14 Lions by 2 scores.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays. He scrambles in the T-Mobile to get that new
Just made it. Whoa.
It's a little shimmy, shimmy,
Banshee.
What you think, huh? Like you take
Where are you, Banshee?
Ice cream. He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone.
Turn down that TV. This is a respectable show we're trying to run here.
I'm sorry, guys. I was watching the Lions game. It's been so exciting.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, everybody.
And welcome.
I got a lot to catch up here. Well, hang on.
And welcome.
Welcome to the show. We're being silly, but I did have to catch that last Lions touchdown. Oh my gosh. Crazy game going on there. Anyway. Woo! Oh, I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to TFT. Tarot for today. Divine Dabblings with Batty Boy.
Batman. I'm Batman. I am.
Okay. Not going to argue. M.E. Banshee. Hi. No costume for me today, but you never know on Halloween. I don't really have a good costume, but I will think about it. All right. Well.
So welcome to the program.
Welcome to the show, everybody. We're giving away stuff today.
We're still giving away. We're in our giveaway.
Yes. And Kara and Christine's packages are in the mail. Is Mary the Aries here by chance?
No, I am waiting to hear from Mary the Aries. She was our last prize winner. She does want a tarot deck, but she has not selected from the choice yet, so she actually gets first pick. So anyone who wins a deck, if we haven't heard from Mary yet to know which one she's getting, will have to give us 2 choices.
Well,
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, because I'm not sure here. We got to respond on it. You know,
I only sent her the email with the choices earlier today, so to be fair, she should get a chance to see that.
So that's our bad. All right. Well.
That's my bad. Sorry.
That's your bad. Okay, let me get the stream up. I'm ready. Oh, I have stream will start soon. What? Why is that happening? Why?
Yeah, we're behind with everything.
I can't get into... Hold on. Getting out.
What a mess.
Yeah, something's wrong here.
It's just the usual, dear.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Woo! Well, the Lions are doing well. But it's nebulous. Titan's defense is giving them some problems, but they've been able to overcome it. It's been pretty interesting. I wanted to use this today, but I'm going to stick with my Halloween theme. But I just wanted to show the adorable official, because it's published by the Peanuts crew, Peanuts Oracle deck I have. It's cute. It's whimsical. And so I'll probably be using that for Oracle cards at some point. Oh, thank you, Christine. I didn't even have time to run up and get some jewelry on because I had to watch as much of the game as I could get in. Things were fast and furious.
Did I get this at a Renaissance festival or was it at some pagan fest?
We both got our masks at a Renaissance festival.
All right.
And I got that wolf mask, but the bands are broke. I have to get some other bands for it.
Yeah, I had to kind of hoist mine a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everyone.
Not fitting. I love my wolf mask. It's really nice.
I'm not wearing my glasses, so of course I'm a little bit vision impaired.
Now that's the good thing about my wolf mask. I don't know, I can fit my glasses in them, which works for me. So
who knows what fortune you'll be getting today.
All right, well, I was going to use the Halloween Oracle Season of the Witch. I'm so confused. We'll use the Halloween Oracle on Halloween. We'll use the Season of the Witch today. It's been a morning. Whew. Anyway. I wasn't happy with my Lions prediction because it said they were going to lose, and then, with the way the game started, I thought that prediction was right after all, but I'm not so certain. Anyway, I still called it with the cards that the Titans were going to beat the Lions today, but in my gut, I said I felt the Lions were going to beat them. We'll see. They're just playing too good a football right now. All right. Here we go. Mr. O, you select one for us, please. And hold on a minute. I want to remind myself there is reversed ones for this deck. That's right. There you go. So upright or reversed. What you got?
I got it reversed. Dark Moon.
Ooh.
Number 19. God, I can't see without my glasses. 13.
I got it.
Of course.
Dark Moon. Uh-oh. Let's see here. What did it say for Dark Moon? In the dark of your heart lives new breath waiting for you to release its ghost. Well, the reversed says, the flip side to the Dark Moon is giving yourself time to rest so that you can be prepared for your next cycle in life. Often that means letting go and releasing things that have no place in your life's new era. Take this time to focus on creating something new, but do not act on it yet. Allow yourself to focus on new ideas and be sure to let your imagination run wild. The best way to get over something old is to get excited about something new. That's true. If you don't feel good about the new, you're never going to want to change and let go of the old. So you have to, think of new things that will be really exciting for you and it can make you feel enthusiastic. It's interesting here because in a sense that could be about politics too, If people don't see something new and exciting and different, they may just vote for the same old. So it's kind of interesting. So also this idea of giving yourself some time to rest now and think about letting go of the things that just don't have a role in your life anymore. And in a way, I'm thinking this is more not necessarily physical objects, but other things in your life that just don't fit anymore, whether it's the people you hang around with, whether it's the job you're at, etc.
Purge time.
Purge time. All right. Oh, I love this deck too. Are you talking about the Snoopy or this? But I do love this deck. Yeah. All right. That's what I have for the collective today. Let's move on, shall we? And guess what? I don't have a list. Oh, you know what, Violet? We're absolutely going to do that for you. No worries. I think we should have done that. Maybe we should give you 2 spins of the wheel if you don't win today. We'll see. We'll have a conference about it at the end of the show.
What could go wrong?
All right. So, okay. I don't have a list. We're going to
go with your list.
We're going to go with Violet's. I'm going to trust you with the count of people, Violet, too. I'm putting a lot on your shoulders today.
Hi, Ari.
Hey, Ari. All right, so Jackie's up first. Hey, Jackie, what you got? Let's see. Is there an ancestral curse on my family? Wow. How you want to do that? I think more than a yes, no.
More than a yes, no? Is that
you
what
want to do it as a yes, no? I leave it up to you.
No, I didn't say that. I was asking for clarification.
Well, that's what I meant. I think more than a yes, no doing 3 cards.
Because hearing.
I think it's more context, but okay.
Yes, we'll do it that way then.
All right, sounds good. And Lenormand for me. All right.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't remove all of those little things that say we're list is closed.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Ari. We are not closed for the list.
We are not closed.
My bad.
Although some people might like that.
Who? Oh, Violet?
No, you. You like to close the list early sometimes.
I'm not the one who usually asks.
I'm not going to throw Violet under the bus.
I'm not the one who usually asks. You know I'm right.
All right.
All right.
Heavily influenced by a Scorpio.
And I can't read it at all.
Do you need me?
It's strength upright. It's the Seven of Wands reversed.
Whoa.
And it's the King of Wands upright.
Okay, King of Wands is upright. Seven of Wands is reversed. What's the first one?
Strength.
Strength. Upright?
Right.
Well, there could be something. I don't know why, but that Seven of Wands reversed is kind of sticking with me right now. And
That's for Kara.
okay. And Adam West was
Be glad I'm not singing the Batman theme too. Oh, wait,
I
could do
asked
that.
if he was going to play the masked singer on the show. So he's wearing a mask and he likes to sing, but he didn't bite on that.
I did the
one.
Batusi.
The Batusi.
Okay,
Anyway,
we get it. We get it.
sorry, Jackie. I'm sure you love this though. But anyway, strength, here makes me feel that there may be, I don't know why, but I'm leaning towards maybe, but it seems like it's very subtle, or it doesn't have a lot of power or force anymore. Maybe it's losing it in time. But I feel that Seven of Wands reversed hangs out, holds out to me too, that maybe something is trying to overwhelm you. It could be a curse, or it just could be some negative spiritual energy, residual energy of some sort. And with, what is that last
The
card?
King of Wands.
The King of Wands upright indicates to me that that actually, I don't know why, I'm just thinking this, is you may actually have an ally on the other side that maybe, oh yeah?
That's
that,
what I was thinking.
Oh wow, that maybe, must be reading your mind, maybe coming to mute this a little bit if they can.
Well, in other words, though, there is this idea that maybe there is some sort of warfare, back there behind the scenes in the spirit world, between some energy that dislikes you or your family and then this, more benevolent energy.
It seems like you have a highly protective energy, and yet I sense that something's been trying to get through and maybe has succeeded on occasion. And here's another reason for it. I think you'll find this interesting. I immediately looked at the symbolisms on the cards. That's the scythe.
The scythe. And the house.
And it's not just the house. Of course, in the Lenormand of Halloween, it's a haunted house. Right. And so I'm looking at that Grim Reaper, haunted house. There may be something that's family generated here, The house and home also could be an indicator of family. And something is trying to break through your defenses. See that scythe there? I feel like it's trying to cut through
right, it's
the
cutting
house,
towards the house.
which is about security, and safety. So I do feel that there is some protection. You should try to bolster that in some way. You may not know where this protection is coming from, but to invite, benevolent, protective spirits into your home might be the way to go.
Well, the combination of strength and the King of Wands maybe adds to the idea that if you're doing any of your own work, such as, setting wards or watchtowers around your property, or if you're not, you should be, but basically strengthening any warding or circling around your property or around yourself, your sense of self. I think that's really what you can do here. But I think to answer the question, it does seem to show that there is something, going on that's maybe trying to get at you. So you have to protect yourself.
Interesting reading. So good luck with that. Wow. So I don't know. I guess my thing, the jury's out to me if this is actually a curse or just some bad negative energy. Maybe there was somebody in the past who...
Should we do a quick yes or no? Just
Well,
ask it flat out. Is this a curse?
We could.
I want to.
I guess I'm feeling it's more negative energy. That's my thought.
Okay,
And it's possible that somewhere along your ancestral line, they rubbed somebody the wrong way who can't get over it. But I'm not sure it's an out-and-out curse.
How should I ask the question?
Ask if the family's cursed.
Okay.
I
Right,
would
that's
just
how it
say
was asked
that.
in the first place, right?
Yeah.
I'll
Right,
let you
that was
shuffle too.
it in the first place. So,
I'll let you shuffle too.
oh, okay. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Is this the black tarot?
It is.
It's pretty black,
You're
Kara.
Hi, Christabel.
Hey, Christabel. Good to see you.
We're celebrating Halloween. Sort of.
One of us. Well, I just didn't get into the spirit today, I guess. I will do it after Halloween, too. I'll have a post-Halloween one.
So we asked, is your family cursed?
Oh, are those aces easy to find?
Shut up.
Oh.
Is my family cursed?
I don't know. I think I need some emotional support today. But I don't think it's going to be from Bly. Let's see.
I'm thinking it should be from cookies.
No. I'm
And-
thinking not.
This is not working out without my glasses, and then you walk away.
Here we go. Well, you should use an easier deck. That's all I can tell you. There. Give him the evil eye. Okay. All right. This might be a good time to remind everybody about the contest.
Go right ahead.
Oh, okay. We're going to be spinning for Lena next, and Lena's not in the U.S., and so she is going to be eligible for a free reading from us. We can only ship decks to Canada and people in the U.S. We're giving away either free decks or free readings. And so, and also, if you're in the U.S. and you really don't want a tarot deck, but you'd rather have a reading, just let us know. We'll switch it up and we'll do that. Some of the decks have already been taken. The Edgar Allan Poe is out of the mix.
All right. It's leaning towards yes, Jackie. We have two aces. So that says it's leaning towards yes, your family's cursed. The card in the middle is the Hermit reversed.
Ooh. Well, how are you going to interpret that with the curse? Go ahead.
I'm not sure. I'm
Well, see, that's just it. I wonder. I think this spirit, or whoever may be cursing the family, felt they had unfinished business with the family.
Ooh.
That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Sometimes the Hermit reversed can be about, you went in your cave. Was it really to acquire wisdom when it's reversed, or was it really to avoid something? And so when the Hermit comes out, they have unfinished business that they need to address. There are things that they left undone that they need to address. So it's possible this spirit passed away before they got either, what they felt was justice out of the family or whatever they were looking for.
That's very cool that you said that. I really like that because I think I had just glommed onto the idea that maybe the Hermit reversed represents sort of like an earthbound spirit, which
I like
would be
that.
kind of like what we're talking about, something that has a geas or whatever we call that to remain here until business is done. Now, I would open up the possibility that maybe the effects of the cursing are because it's sort of a residual haunting that's really has so much energy of its own thought form, because maybe there's at least one or more generations of people who have believed in the efficacy of this curse, that maybe everyone's joint collective trauma is generating more energy towards the curse, in which case some really good, spiritual cleansing might help. But I don't know. I mean, residual things sometimes are really hard to get rid of too, aren't they?
They can be. But, I think encouraging also protective energies on the other side, from your ancestral line or others,
which we saw in the first
angelic
reading,
energies may help as well. So I wish you luck with that.
All right, Jackie.
Good luck.
And we will be talking to you soon about your reading.
Yes.
Honest.
No, really. I think we want to see what we get this week, too. And then we're going to start.
We're trying to pace.
Getting them out there. Okay. Well.
Hey, Kara.
Let's see.
You're welcome, Jackie.
What's up for Lena? Lena wants a spin. Do you want to spin first?
I'll spin for Lena, surely. And of course, it has to either be the High Priestess or Death.
And it's Emperor. So you didn't win, Lena. But we're doing this again on Halloween. So we'll do it again for you. And Lena's question is, what is my ex thinking about me now that I don't ask him for alimony?
It's a question about an ex,
nor do I text him. Okay.
What is my ex's thinking about me now that I don't ask him for alimony, nor do I text him?
All right, Jackie. Well, don't worry. We won't forget about anybody who's getting the free readings.
Right. It's mostly a matter of pacing ourselves with other things. I like that one British ska band from back in the 80s, Too Much Pressure. What was that, the English Beat or something like that?
X's name is S, so my XS.
I see, okay. Thinking of
Right.
S. Alrighty.
Well, that's an interesting start, but let's put them all out there.
All right, hold
The
on.
Five of Cups reverse, upright. The Eight of Wands is upright.
Oh, look, Jackie donated to us. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. There it is, right there.
Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it. Aw, I like looking at
Mr. O got too excited for
little
her.
kitty.
If you want to see the dancing purple kitty, all you have to do is donate to us.
The King of Cups is upright.
Thank you, Jackie.
Appreciate it, really do. Thank you. Well,
All right.
let's take a look at this here, Lena. You know, there's some bit. I don't know if I would call them bitter feelings, but disappointed feelings, and I'm not sure why. Are they disappointed that you didn't put more energy into? I don't understand why. I guess I feel there a sense of loss or disappointment, though, that they are feeling about you in a way. And with the Eight of Wands here, I don't know if I'm kind of struggling with this one. I really
So they're
am.
basically asking if they're thinking of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think that, well, if they're what they are thinking of them?
What's this one?
That's the Five of Cups. So
It
there's
seems like they have
disappointment.
regret.
And okay, I thought remorse, regret, okay. Yeah, but what
Over
about,
a sense of loss.
do you feel they're moving towards something,
It
though?
seems like they want to maybe move away from this feeling. What is this one?
The King of Cups.
Cups?
Yeah.
It's possible they are thinking of romance somewhere else. And what it seems like is maybe they feel a loss from you. Maybe it's the loss of those other situations. Like maybe, they feel like you're really gone now if you're no longer asking about alimony, I guess.
Right.
Maybe
Well-
they're wondering if maybe they regretted that they thought it would play out differently, or that maybe they thought they should be kinder to you in some regard, or they're looking ahead.
Do they feel like now maybe they should have done something? Do they feel some regret about that? I think that's possible. And I kind of like what Mr. O said here, because one of the first things on my mind when I saw the Eight of Wands, but I wasn't really sure it fit, is just that they are keeping themselves real busy right now and engaged, maybe so they don't have to think about things. That was one way that I wanted to go, so they're getting their mind off of it. But Mr. O said the thing about romance, and I thought to myself, oh, okay, so they immersing themselves in another relationship so they don't have to think about this. I think that's highly possible. I think that's what they're trying to do. But I like, too, the idea that maybe, if they were, and you know them better than us, Lena, if us was a generous person to begin with, King of Cups sometimes stands for that. And so maybe he does feel some remorse or guilt about not providing for you. But, he just doesn't want to have to think about it anymore, I think.
Well, I almost wonder if maybe all of that was because they thought they held a chip over you that would bring you back to them. Do you think that's what it was, that maybe they were trying to force you to come back to them? Or was it pretty much really, truly over on either of your parts? But I do feel the other things I said, I feel them somewhat. I thought you might have disagreed with me momentarily, but you retracted that statement.
That's all I can say without the Lenormand.
Well, that's all I can say without really being able to read everything. I'm going to have to go and get my glasses because this is really not working for me.
Well, this is an incredibly hard deck to read. And your
Sure.
Black Tarot, I might add, is not much better.
Well, it's similar enough, I guess. Okay, so these I can read. This is the Moon, and the Horseman is the rider, right?
Yes.
So the rider is moving you towards some success, or moving them towards success, perhaps. I almost wonder if, maybe there is going to be some sort of connection made again between you, not necessarily for romance, but I don't know.
Well, that wasn't the question. It's how they feel
true.
about you. And I kind of feel it falls in line with what I was saying, is right now they're moving towards success either at work or in another relationship in their life. They're moving towards that, or they're trying to achieve that. Now,
because that goes along with that then.
Well, that's kind of what I felt.
Yeah.
Is it like a compensation for the fact that they're, feeling bad about the way that, things worked out with you? Are they just trying to do this so they can just kind of cut that feeling completely? I don't know. And I don't know what their circumstances are at the moment. Did they remarry, Lena? Did us remarry? Or maybe they are still in the process of, trying to find another partner.
I don't recall from any other readings we might have done.
Yeah. I don't see it the same way as he does. Now, maybe it's possible that, they feel remorseful enough that they might contact you again someday, but I'm not sure they're willing to necessarily...
So Lena says they're not in contact, so she doesn't even know, perhaps.
Okay. Yeah, so I have a feeling they're immersing themselves in other things. And
this is about someone else or something else.
And it could be that they're trying to bury the past, But it's hard. It's not easy. That Five of Cups indicates to me they do have some feelings about this. Some unresolved, unsettling feelings about this. That's the best I can tell you. I wish you luck with that.
All right, Lena.
All right, so we are on Libra. When will my boy's father leave my house? I told him to leave yesterday, and he's not wanted here. Uh-oh.
Are we giving a spin?
Yeah, I don't see the spin for Libra. Does she want one?
Well, you're welcome.
You're welcome,
It was
Lena.
a little harder for us to get to that one.
Yeah, I don't know why I had a problem.
I know why I did, because I probably need my glasses.
Well, I know that was that, but I mean, I could not at first figure out that Eight of Wands and that King of Cups. I was really trying to figure it out, but you kind of put me on. You kind of clicked something in my head there. Okay, she didn't say and didn't answer, so we will let that go.
All right.
And that's fine, Violet. Thank you. I'm doing Lenormand.
I'm going to use my Gothic Tarot for Halloween.
So when? I don't know if we'll come up with when in the cards, but let's take a look at how, you know what?
We have.
Let's do 3 cards. Let's
All
do
right.
3 cards. I know, I'm going to use the timing cards and see what I get after. Haven't used them in a while.
Yeah, sometimes we'll just get that action, but we won't necessarily get the
Hey,
timing
Ladybug
sense
Love,
of it, or we have to
you.
try to infer it. Hi, Ladybug. All right, 3 cards. Here they are.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Not yet, but yeah, I don't know. We're getting there.
All right, so the first card is the Devil reversed. The second card is the Tower upright.
Oh, wow.
This is heavy, I think. And then the final card is the reversed Eight of Wands. Well, that doesn't sound good from a moving steadily point of view. Happy Halloween.
Okay, I had to figure out what this was. I was forgetting.
Whoops.
Here. Do you know?
The snake.
No, it's number 17. Snake is in the 1 to 10.
I don't know.
I think it's the stork.
The stork. Okay. And that one is my baby wrote me an old letter.
Wow, this is so interesting here,
This is very
Libra.
interesting, Libra.
I think, yes, they're going to be leaving, but when is the issue? We'll get to that. But we'll try the timing cards on that. But the Devil reversed is really key here. You'll be liberated from this situation. They will move on. I feel it because the Devil's reversed here. It may take some upheaval, though, to make it happen. You might have to push the envelope a bit to get them out the door. The Tower reversed indicates something has to really feel like they have to realize, okay, I can't fix this and I have to move on. And so you have to make it clear there's nothing they can do to change the situation.
Well,
Go
starting
on.
with that Devil reversed, it sounds like there's a bit of codependency attached to this. They are probably codependent on you because you've been able to help them out. And so that may be part of the problem, is that they expect you to do that, and that maybe you fall into a sense of, dependency on that because, of course, they're the father of a child, things like that. But I agree with Banshee. I think this is saying really you come to a sense of terms with that and, make them get it together and get out. And, of course, the Tower is really about a realization. Maybe they have not still yet hit that sense of a rock bottom they need to in order to understand what they need to learn or do better. I'll let you go back to it.
All right,
Reverse
let's
Eight of Wands.
let's do at least 2 more, Violet, that come in, and we'll take it from there. I might go to 19, but if there's 16, that have gotten readings today or will be getting readings so far, 2 more for sure, and 19 is kind of fungible. We'll see.
Okay.
All right.
Reverse Eight of Wands.
The reverse Eight of Wands is that last card, and so I feel here that they need that push. they're going to need that push to get them out the door. They're not motivated to want to do it. They don't want to leave. And so that's why I think that Tower card is incredibly important here in the situation. You know, you have to tell them it's over, it's done. This living arrangement's not working. You have to go. And here with the letter and the raven, I almost feel like they will finally signal they're moving on. That's a new beginning there, the stork, right? And also can indicate a move. So someone's moving. If it's not them, it's you, and I'm going to assume it's them.
Well, I almost get the feeling like the letter indicates maybe a little pressure from other sources, you know. And I don't know that, you know,
legal
you
action.
can legally, you know, evict somebody when you're a renter yourself, but there may be some, you know, you may have to consult with somebody to get an idea, because I do get the feeling like this person will wilt if you wilt. And so we're going to pull the when thing here, but mostly this is about you really having to push on them to get them to do it, I think. And I'm sorry about that. That's got to be not so great.
I know, and nobody likes to be the bad guy, but, you know, especially since there's a child involved in this whole scenario, too, you know, and their feelings on the matter. Going to give it one more shuffle now. We're going to take these with a grain of salt here, Libra, but we'll see what they say. Ah!
I don't want to show it.
Do it.
7 months.
7 months to a year. So, no.
Give yourself more self-love once that happens than within a year.
You know,
Ow.
Sometimes these cards just don't do it for me. Tell me something about the tarot again. We have, what are the cards there? Let me see again.
Devil reversed, Tower upright, and 8 of Wands reversed.
8 of Wands is the only card to go on here. And what are Wands? Are they fall? Are they spring?
I think they're fall. Pentacles are winter.
You know,
We're in fall.
I want to believe that there could be some signs of progress by the end of fall. I'm thinking that might be the indicator there, but that's taking it almost to the start of, you know, winter. That could be December, and I'm not sure that they're going to leave then, but I have a feeling sometime in the winter they're going to be gone. It just seems to make sense to me that it's not going to take 7 months to a year unless you yourself don't set up some boundaries here. It's time to set up some firm boundaries with this person, I think. And maybe that's where the Tower comes in. So,
Hi, Victoria.
good luck with that. Hey, Victoria. Good to see you.
Hi,
Want to hand
Naya.
those back?
And Naya has also joined us. Hi there.
Hi, Naya. So those are the 2 more. So, well,
Time to
maybe
do it.
one more, but we got to step up our game if we're doing that. So
And
let's do one more
I'm
after
going to have
Violet,
to switch to
and
my
that's
glasses, so you'll have to give me a
it.
moment.
Okay, I'm fine. Speaking of which, we are on.
Oh.
Lilith, right? We're on Lilith. My screen did not move up again. All right, Lilith. All right, so with Victoria, was that 18? Or 19? So either way, I think maybe we should stop with Victoria if she's 9. We're at 18 right now. With or without Victoria, I don't see Victoria on the list. So, All right, let's add Victoria and stop it. We'll close the list. Yeah, so Victoria will be number 19, and that's it. We'll stop. Victoria was 17. What? When did she come in? I'm sorry, this chat thing does not move for me sometimes. All right, Naya's 18. All right.
We had one job.
See, I'm lost without my list, and even then I don't get it right sometimes. Do you want to stop with Victoria at 18, or you want to do 19? It's up to you.
I'm okay with stopping if you are.
All right, let's stop at 18. Close the list. Do it. Put it up there. All right, so we are on Lilith. She's not U.S., and she said spin the wheel. Okay. Nope, it is the Chariot again for some reason. It's all balanced here. It hit the Chariot again. So, sorry, Lilith, you did not win. I haven't been dreaming this cycle for some reason. But pain, I know well.
All right, so let's do the reading then.
And the question was...
Oh.
A general message reading would be great. So, got it.
All right.
Sorry, it doesn't fit under your glasses or under your mask.
Well, I have enough problems with the mask because it tends to... There's a little part that bites into my nose, so it's not always
the
comfortable.
Bat bites.
Well, it's
a bitey bat.
That little point there.
Oh yeah, the point of the bats.
Boo.
He was playing Batman today. Okay, hey, we got the 5 of... Oh. So it's a general reading. We got the 5 of Wands here. Holy moly, Lilith, what's going on in your world? We got the Tower in my deck. Yeah. Well, it's an interesting story, let me just say. We have the 9 of Wands upright. I don't know if you're going to be able to relate to this, but we're going to see. I want to see those Lenormand. I want to see where this is coming from, because I see something here, but I'm not sure if it's work related. It could be either, in my opinion.
I'll sell you one for $500, Kara.
Jeez.
Oh, wait. That's after I get back to you about your question, that I still have it.
Yeah, he's supposed to give you advice. Yeah.
Coffin. Don't trust Mr. O for anything. That's my advice. And mountain. So don't throw the coffin off the mountain.
Challenges coming your way here.
This is not great.
I'm hoping, though, with the mountains and the coffin the way they are, that they'll be coming to an end, Lilith, but what kind of end?
That's one way of looking at it.
I mean, you have the Tower in the middle of the cards there, and the Tower upright indicates that something has to come down, something has to break down in order to build something better. So is this in the workplace? Is this in relationships? It looks like people are going to be fighting about something or arguing. That Five of Wands there along with the Tower makes me think that this isn't necessarily a constructive discussion, but in this case it's one that's leading to a breakdown of some sort. And with that Nine of Wands at the end, I think it's just telling you, prepare yourself for a little bit of a battle. You're going to have to fight for something you want. And it may be that it's going to cause some kind of a rift here or some kind of a situation where something's going to have to break down in order to get the results you really are hoping for. You may have to start over again. But the good news, I just want to finish it since I got that far. The good news is with the Lenormand. The Lenormand is showing the mountains and the coffin. And I really feel here what this is saying that eventually obstacles and troubles will be ending, coming to an end. So whatever has to just fall apart here, maybe it's best to let it go and move on, and build something better.
Well, those wands make it look like it could either be, your career or work, but it could also be something that maybe you're just involved with, some sort of project or situation, whether it involves others or not. I mean, maybe you're, just competing with aspects of yourself here in some way, your differing sides that don't agree with how you're handling something. This maybe is leading towards the idea that you feel like it's breaking down or like the challenges are going to lead you that direction. But you can stand firm to some degree wherever this is. If this is like just workplace challenges or changes, I can kind of see that too, that maybe some of this is about challenging your role somewhere, anywhere in something. And like I said, even if this doesn't involve other people, maybe it's you, having, a breakdown of yourself, challenging yourself about whether you feel what you're doing is viable or good. Maybe you're just really having some sort of existential crisis right now, or this is morphing into that. But it may be, like Banshee feels, not really very long-lived, or may find that there's a respite because eventually it just seems like this is momentary to some degree. Like maybe this is something that just sort of hits and then leaves. Like maybe it could be involving other people who just move on to something else, that they don't get the desired effect. They can't seem to make you waver the way they want to.
Well, Lilith, I saw where you said it's you breaking down, and all I got an answer to that is, aren't we all? Sigh. But, the thing is that I don't know if you're retired or working. I can't remember. So, whether it's at work or it's in personal, I like when Mr. O went on a more internal level here, an internal struggle going on. But...
You are working, okay.
Okay, you are working. But failing that, it just seems as though something is not right. Something is shaky. And whether it's coming from the workplace or from the home front, I like what he said too about the fact that you can stand your ground a little bit here. That's a card not just of being prepared. It's a card of standing up for yourself. So even if this is, say, a medical issue, standing up for yourself if certain treatments are being recommended, getting second opinions, etc., making sure you make the right moves because maybe something you're doing does have to change. So think about the things in your life you might be struggling with right now and that are in conflict with your goals or what you want. And maybe, prepare yourself to either stand up and fix it or to probably more likely let it go and move on to something else.
Well, the other thing too, I should remind everybody, is that we are really close to that shadow Mercury retrograde thing. And of course, that just means that maybe some of this might become a little clearer. You might realize where it is you have to pull back and not interact at the same level. Mercury retrograde tends to be figuring out whose boundaries you should or shouldn't deal with.
So one way or another, something's up. And with Mercury retrograde coming, I can sort of see maybe this might be something that plays out in the retrograde for you.
I know, Violet.
So that's what we have for you. We got to get moving.
It is a fact of life. A fact of astrological life. So thank you for that, Lilith.
All right.
And hopefully
so
that was
on Garima now.
helpful. And Garima is up, and Garima wants a spin.
All right. And it's your spin.
I know. Well, we do what we can. You're welcome.
It's your spin.
No one is lecturing no one. It's okay. Okay, so spinning for Garima. And we need to hit either High Priestess or Death. And that did not happen. We got Strength. So not a winner with you. We still got another day to try. And you know what? We're not getting any winners. We may end up extending this at least till next Sunday, which is after Halloween, because we're hoping we might even beef it up so that maybe we have more chances to win in some other way.
We might even do that on Halloween. So
Yes.
be here Halloween. You never know. We might add another spot on the wheel. But we're not doing it yet. All right.
All right. So,
That would be your deck.
and Grima asked, let's see if I got that. All right, so wondering what a conversation with Elliot might go like if he has actually seen, is it my cards or yours? It's my cards.
It's your
isn't it?
deck, yeah.
Okay, let me grab
I
a
did
deck.
say that. Sorry, you were looking at
Let
the
me
chat.
grab one. And you're welcome, Lilith. Okay, so I'm going to use my Dame Fortune's Wheel Tarot.
I bet I didn't even bring a cough drop. At least I got a full bottle of water. Oh, no. Wow, I'm not sure what I'm going to make of that one, but okay. Let's see what you get.
Okay, it's a Ten of Swords. It's upright.
Oh my.
It's the Two of Cups. It's reversed. And it's the Page of Wands, which is upright.
I don't know. It seems like we get such mixed signals with this situation.
The Witch's Jar is the fish.
Yeah.
And the Grim Reaper is the Sith.
I'm just very confused about those two. So, well, on the surface, it doesn't look like a very good reaction. I don't know what they're thinking here. You know, with that Ten of Swords reversed, or upright, I'm hoping that they won't do something negative here. You know, react in a negative manner. The Two of Cups reversed just seems like they're not ready to totally reconcile yet, to say the least. The Two of Cups talks about separation or pulling away. You know, partners or people pulling away from each other. And
The Page of Wands could be the fact that they did get the message itself.
that is true. That is true. I was thinking that, but I was trying to figure out, okay, they might feel good about getting the message from you, but I don't think they're still very in a good state of mind about things and where maybe they want to see things going.
I do find that the tarot sort of doesn't exactly match up with the Lenormand on the
Right.
outer there. To me, that tarot doesn't paint a happy picture there.
You know, that's true, Garima. I'm sorry, I read Garima's comment there. Go ahead. You know, that's true. We did have people who are kind of trying to...
Yeah, I wasn't sure when she said that. I thought maybe this wasn't exactly what had happened.
Yeah, you know, I might be confusing the situation with somebody else who...
Sorry about that.
...has some of that. But let me just say that none of this looks really positive. That's the problem I'm having here. Yeah.
And so far there was just a sense of friendship there. Nothing beyond that, nothing more intrapersonal. I don't know, it almost feels like these cards indicate that they're interested in cutting ties in some way or moving on to something else at least. The Lenormand is a little trickier for me to feel there. But once again, it's sort of, to me, that scythe is not pointing towards the fish. So the best thing I could say could be that maybe this is a time where Elliot is not interested in being involved with anybody more. Like maybe there's some dark night of the soul going on with them, or some reason why they're not wanting to connect. That's the best case possible thing here.
That is the best case scenario, because that Ten of Swords could indicate that maybe they're being very guarded with you because they have been, you know, hurt before in a big way. That Ten of Swords is a big hurt. And the Two of Cups here reversed is indicating to me that you know, they fear, or they maybe just want no deeper relationship at this time.
This could indicate that they have trust issues of their own, and that may not necessarily be just with you. It could be in general that they have trust issues, or maybe they see parts of themselves that don't feel harmonious now. You don't know anything that may have happened recently in their life that might be making them feel this way, or I don't know if you do, but maybe it's possible that, you know, they're undergoing a depression or a bad feeling about something else, and they just don't want to be lively right now or to be connecting to anyone. And it may have nothing to do with you. It may have nothing to do with you.
It's kind of weird, Garima, because the Two of Cups, you know, it just seems to me their heart is not very open to a relationship at this time. But I will say with that Page of Wands there, they did get your message, and actually they may have looked at it as good news. They may have been okay with that, but they're just not ready yet. It feels...
These things could apply to what you said about their marriage ending not long ago. That's a possibility.
Not long ago? I thought it said...
Not long ago.
Oh, did I miss something?
That
not
ended
too
not too
long
long
ago. You know what? That 2 was hidden under the hearts when I saw it. Okay. So that makes sense.
I wonder, you know, I don't know who Elliot was really like in their relationships with other people, but I have met over my long life a number of men who sort of feel once burned by a marriage, they don't ever want to get married again. I know one person, I shouldn't say any more about them in terms of my relationship with them, but they constantly have relationships with women, and then when they seem like a woman is expecting the relationship to move to another level, that's when they decide to break up with them. And I think that's really bad behavior if it's just a clean break. What?
What about the Lenormand? What do you
Well,
think?
the Lenormand, what is being cut there could be their attitude towards being involved with other people, the sense of the fish being an abundance. Maybe they want to be alone right now.
Oh, it could be that.
Everyone is, but people react differently.
It could be that they're cutting down on, you know, they're socializing right now for some reason.
It isn't, right.
I'm not really sure about that Lenormand, because the Lenormand just doesn't seem to fit the reading. This is a real weird reading. So, because the scythe is about cutting away at something, and the what is it called, God?
The fish.
The fish, but it's called something else there, the
Poison
eyeballs,
jars.
the jars. The jars seem to indicate that it's about abundance or money or finances. They may just be, but it could indicate to me that they're just cutting down on the flow of things in their life right now, whether it's communication, socializing. I'm almost getting that feeling here because right now, their heart is not very open. They're just not very open right now. And so, for whatever reasons, they may take a while to respond back to you. Maybe they will respond back, but it may take a while.
And Sal, I'm sorry, but our list is closed. We're kind of full today, so we are sorry we won't be able to take your question today.
That's the best we can do. The cards were not really, in my mind, very conclusive as to what's going on, other than the fact that they seem to be haunted by something, Garima, that's maybe holding them back.
My thoughts are, if you're mostly interested in exploring just future friendliness with them, I would give it a little time. Maybe, we're moving towards November. Maybe send them a Thanksgiving card or message or a holiday card or message. But I wouldn't do any more than that right now unless they reach out to you first.
Or whatever holidays are coming up for you.
Okay.
All right.
Right, it could be different holidays for you. I don't know.
All right, Jennifer.
That's fine.
Jennifer.
I wouldn't advise anything until, you feel better about the situation, whenever that might be. I'm sorry. No, I get it. Absolutely. I get it. I appreciate you sharing that. Thank you. We'll see you again, I guess. So, it's your cards for Jennifer, and Jennifer wants a spin at the wheel. Hi, Jennifer.
It's Judgment. Sorry.
And the judgment is no.
The judgment is you did not win.
You're welcome.
Sorry about that.
You're welcome, Garima. All right.
All right, what do I want? Darkwoods.
Jennifer asks, should I continue reading about one of my gifts, or am I going in the wrong direction of learning about it? It's remote viewing. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Remote viewing.
Yeah.
I guess even the military has been interested in that or did experiments on that. I remember reading about.
Well, good luck, Garima. I wish you the best.
We do. And for anybody who did not win on the wheel, that spin will happen again for you on Thursday. We may revise the wheel a little bit so that we can give more chances. We really would like to give away more of these decks, so let's make it fair for everybody, and we'll try again. Oh, no kidding. Wow. That's pretty awesome.
Nice.
So does that mean you're going to be peeking into my bathroom? No, I'm kidding. I'm a Scorpio, though, so I get to say things like that.
I almost wanted to do a yes-no, but then I thought I'd draw 3 cards, and we might still do the yes-no quickly. It's Justice Reversed.
Okay, so Justice Reversed.
4 of Cups upright.
2 of Cups upright.
Oh, and interesting. 9 of Pentacles reversed.
9 of Pentacles
I want to see your Lenormand,
reversed.
too, if I may. The
No
Lenormand,
kidding.
too, if I may, when you're ready.
Okay, so in Lenormand, I have the moon again. To the moon, Alice. Or Jennifer. And the garden.
Oh, wow. How interesting. So, I kind of feel here with that first card, Justice Reversed, maybe it doesn't hurt. I think you might be on the right track, but maybe Justice Reversed is saying, don't put all your eggs necessarily in this basket. You could keep doing this, but you've got to maybe do maybe there's something else you need to give some attention to as well. I can't help but wonder if that's saying that, Jennifer. But when I look at the Four of Cups here, the Four of Cups to me, is playing a wait and see attitude on other things right now. I'm almost thinking like it's saying, maybe, this is enough for you right now, exploring this to some extent right now. But it's saying don't, it may mean you're giving shrift to something else you should be paying attention to. However, you have to decide really if this is important to you enough. Maybe that's where you need to be staying and spending your time at. I'll stop there.
Which card was that?
That was the second card.
Okay.
I didn't go to the third.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Oh, I want to go there, but I didn't.
I feel that Judgment reversed indicates that maybe to some degree...
That's Justice reversed.
Justice reversed feels like you're going to feel like it's 50-50. Like half of it feels like it's exactly right, but maybe half of it feels like you're not sure or it is actually contrary. And of course, it does go to me with the Four of Cups, the idea of maybe wondering if there is something else you need to do. And I'm wondering if that does manifest because of this idea that you're only 50-50 with it, like you're feeling or will feel like maybe circumstances move from there to say you're not getting enough from it. You need more than 50-50. If you're remote viewing, you need to have a feedback that says it's better than 50-50. And I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm feeling you're going to find out. And then I'll move on to the Nine of Pentacles first.
Of course.
This could be saying ultimately you feel there's more to be done here, but you're not sure exactly what it is will take you there. So that may be saying you need other forms of instruction or accomplishment, influence brought to you, training, education. But maybe that's not necessarily the answer. So it sort of leads you back to the 50-50 idea where you're not exactly sure which way to go, and you may be looking for other guides or mentors to give you that idea.
Well, you were asking if you should continue on this path or explore something else, right? So I think you should continue on this path. I think the Nine of Pentacles is telling me, where it's reversed, that you really feel like you need this, that you need more of this. You're not totally satisfied. How do I want to say this? You're not totally satisfied right now with where you're at, but that doesn't mean you're unsatisfied with pursuing this. I think you want to find out more. I think you want more. And I think here this is something worth considering. And it's also worth considering, that's that card again. It's something worth considering what it's taking your attention away from. Like maybe there is something else that you should be exploring as well. And maybe in time you will. I feel here with the Garden and the Moon that the Garden is saying, hey, maybe there's room for something else too here, and you could still be successful. But, I do think your focus should be where it's at right now. You are not, if you're asking about the path you are on, you are not on the wrong path.
I don't think so either, though I do think you're going to find you are questioning it just because of how you perceive your success going on. I think it's interesting to note two things.
I like that. I'm a Sag, you're right.
One of those is, of course, that the ninth house is, the ninth sign is Sagittarius. So I wanted to point that out because I got that. But the other thing is that the fox or anybody represented in the Four of Cups sits in a garden. And so it reinforces that idea that there are other choices out there that you can consider too. It may be saying that you're not necessarily going to totally leave this behind, but you will be free to explore some other modalities as well.
You are a Sag. You Sages are like that. And so I think that Four of Cups is here to say, give this some thought. Give this some thought. You Sages like to think. So give this some thought and determine if there's room for more in your life right now, or if you would undercut yourself by distracting yourself with more, learning in another direction.
I like what you're saying there at the end here, the manner of learning this gift.
Okay.
And you're right. That's the whole thing here. And maybe the Nine of Pentacles is saying that you're not really going to be satisfied until you have learned this. And so some of that will keep you here, whether it's in this metaphoric garden of, where you're encountering this. But I find
like
all
that.
three of these images really do talk about you nurturing unto yourself, as in, the garden that supports you. So I think you're right. You need to stay with this path. But I just think that it also shows that maybe there are some other things will pop up.
Okay, let's go. Got a lot of readings here, Mr. O.
I'll pull out that timer on you.
Oh my gosh, it will be a no contest today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh.
So, Vidi is up.
Vidi is up. Okay, that's fine. So what does energy for November look like in terms of a career? Hey, you're very welcome, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
I think you are on the right path. Okay, what does the energy for November look like in terms of career? Have my entrance exams coming, so I'm working on that. Okay, all right. It's my Lenormand, yep. Okay.
Okay, I am using the Beauty of Horror Tarot. So the first card is the Nine of Cups upright.
Nice.
A little bit of a ghastly image there. The next card is the Ten of Cups upright.
What?
I like when those happen right like that. I've used this deck a number of times, so it's not because it was unshuffled. And, however, the final card is the reversed Queen of Cups.
Wow, all cups.
I know.
Well, and this is about career, which is really interesting to me. I think whatever's happening career-wise for you in November is going to make you very happy, Vidi. You've got the Nine of Cups here. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to manifest? Is the Ten of Cups upright?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
The only one
I saw
that's
the
reversed is
rainbow.
the Queen.
The rainbow's on the bottom there, and it just looked odd to me. So,
Well, it is a monster card,
okay, I get it. So, what I'm thinking here is that whatever you want to manifest this month, you can make happen. Okay? You just got to put a little effort. You got to put your mind to it, put your will in it, and you can make it happen. Because that's like the wish card of good luck. So what do you want? Do you want a job? Do you want a part-time job? What is it? Do you want a job just to gain experience? Go for what you want this month, because it could have a very happy ending for you with that Ten of Cups there upright. It could make you very happy, and you'll be surprised at the success you will have in obtaining what you desire. And with that Queen of Cups reversed, I would just say this. Sometimes things happen so fast and furious, it throws us off our game a little bit. Are you emotionally prepared for this success? Let's put it that way. And I know that sounds silly, but sometimes people feel like, whoa, now I've got this. Am I really prepared for it? And so you might have to just get in the zone, because I think what you want is going to come to you.
Well, you asked about November and specifically
Yeah.
career, and this is wild because it really looks like something happens that really makes you feel like you've gotten your wish, very successful. And I agree with Banshee. I think maybe you're unprepared for it in terms of that emotional feel there, that you almost feel like it can't be real, or like it just sort of has thrown you off, like when are you going to wake up, or when is something else going to happen, when is the bill come due. But it feels like you really are moving into something successful and promising.
It's a very successful vibe. I would say this about that Queen of Cups, and maybe Mr. O could see this too, I'm not sure, is that maybe the Queen of Cups reversed is here to say, you know, you've got to shake off any negative feelings you have, any emotions that says you can't manifest this. You have to be positive because, yes,
Yeah.
you can. You can. And so right here I had
The ball and chain, that's the anchor. And the poison ring is the ring. And the ring is about committing yourself, promising yourself. And the anchor is saying, I'm keeping this.
keep a firm commitment on working towards what you want to achieve this month because it can be yours. What is it you want to achieve this month? It can be yours. Commit to it.
Commit to it. All right, Viddy.
Wow. All right, Christina's up, and there's no spin because, of course, she's a winner. Her deck is in the mail.
It's on the way.
How will the upcoming tournament on 11-2 go for me? Will I place well? Okay, let's see what we get. And how will your teachers feel? Let's use the Everyday Witch. I just got gifted a deck from one of my followers on Twitter. Her name is Pamela Steele, and she created the Eternal Seekers Oracle. And I'm going to be working with it and maybe doing a review of it. It's not new, and it's based a lot on the major arcana, but not. I don't know if it's exclusively. So I'm going to have to take a better look at it. I'm looking forward to cracking that one. It was very kind of her to do that. Well, okay, you've got the Six of Wands upright. That's an awfully good sign, Christine. But the Page of Cups is reversed. Wow. The Knight of Swords is upright.
We have a stork and the whip and broom.
I think you'll place well. You've got the Six of Wands here.
Yeah.
And it seems like your teachers are definitely going to be very supportive of you. You know, they're very supportive of you. They're behind you 100%. I feel here, though, with the Page of Cups reversed, it may indicate to me that they may feel you have, you know, you could maybe, how do I want to say this? Oh, I'm kind of stuck. I may have to let Mr. O go while I get my thoughts. I know what I want to say. Go ahead. Go ahead with the first one at least.
Well, yes, placing well is definitely in the forecast with that card, the Six of Wands. I think this definitely signifies a victory. I wonder if the Page of Cups reverse could say that this sort of has a grounding in how it's looked at in terms of maybe any kind of technical markdowns, that although you basically win, there might be a technical markdown of some sort.
That is the Page of Cups. Okay. So I wanted to make sure it was the Page of Cups. Did you say the Page of Wands? Hi. Did you say the Page of Wands? Because that's the Page of Cups.
I said Page of Cups.
Okay. I was confused. I was looking at it, and for a minute there, I thought it was the Page of Wands, and I was wrong. But it is the Page of Cups. And so I think here that maybe your teachers or mentors might be disappointed about something. Some little thing that they want you to improve. Because the Page of Cups can be about a little bit of disappointing news. So I feel here that they may feel there's something here that there is room for improvement. And maybe it has something to do with how, I don't know, are you actually, when you're placing, are these competitions like literally physically against an opponent? Or,
I thought so.
Or are you doing moves and just being judged against another opponent's moves? I'm wondering about that, because I feel here maybe they feel there's something a little bit more creatively you could think of doing that you're not. That's another thing I might
that's a good thought.
Throw out there. And ultimately, though, with that Knight of Swords, I just think that you're going to be showing a lot of agility. You're going to be showing a lot of finesse with your moves. I think that it's going to help you place very well.
So it might be saying like maybe there's a mention of something not being as creative as they thought they would have seen, but something being a little bit more, what is the word I'm looking for? You had it.
I said agility?
Agility.
But I feel it's there. But anyway.
Right. I mean, I think there is something about a precisionness about, some of these court cards in the swords. More so maybe with the page, but I'm going to grant it there too.
Now the, what is it
The
again?
Lenormand is the whip and broom followed by the stork.
Oh my gosh.
The stork is first, actually.
I have a feeling that this is going to lead to something, a new opportunity for you soon. Whether it's another competition or something else, it's going to lead to some quick new opportunity coming your way. I like that. And I think here, like I said, with the Six of Wands, you are going to do pretty well. So I'm curious to hear what you're going to have to say after this next competition, Christine. I wish
Okay,
you
that's
luck
some
with it.
interesting idea there. So hopefully that works then for you. And I would have to agree that really something seems to say that this moves, you qualify for another level to move to the next stage or to another level in the overall process.
Yeah,
From this,
that
or will be determined at.
I also think that Knight of Swords could be about that too, in that, it's saying
sure.
It's going to take you places, it's going to move you forward. So I do think this is going to go pretty well. I really do. I'll be curious to see what you say about this once it's done. Good luck with that.
All right.
Great. Those are yours. Thank you. All right.
I see.
Well, it'll be interesting. I'm curious. I think you're going to do fine. So good luck with that. All right. Who is up? It's Siama. Hi, Siama. And it's my Lenormand. And Siama wants a general reading. So just a reading, no spin. Stay in your lane, yeah?
I love that expression. Siama, a general reading.
send me chocolates. I had a piece of tiramisu today. It was very good.
All right. The upright Six of Pentacles. The reversed Five of Wands.
So maybe that's what that page of Cups was about there, Christine. They want you to do that. Huh.
And the reversed Queen of Swords.
I love tiramisu. What's not to like for me? Coffee flavor, nice smooth creamy texture, chocolate. Here, spooky tree for you. And a clock tower, I'm timing you.
Okay.
R. And I probably didn't hear any of the cards you put
The Six
down.
of Pentacles upright, the Five of Wands reversed, and the Queen of Swords reversed. Six of Pentacles upright talks about maybe you're going to be moving into a cash flow. Siama, this is a general reading, so maybe this indicates that things are going to be good for you both coming and going. You'll be managing your money well, or money will just not necessarily be a problem. You'll be able to spend as you need to, and you'll be able to earn as you need to.
Well, the way I see this here, shoot, I lost the question.
It's a general reading.
It's a general reading. I feel like here to find and get some balance, striving for balance financially or with material goods, or maybe even, I would go so far to say, a work-life balance may be important right now. One or the other, it's either about, finding enough time for all the activities and things that are going on in your life, or, getting your house in order financially to make sure that things are flowing as they should, that there's no imbalances here, one way or the other. Steady as she goes, so to speak. And with that it's the Five of Wands here, and that's reversed with your deck?
Yes, I said it was reversed.
Yeah, it's reversed. With the Five of Wands reversed, there may be some struggles, whether it's internally within you or with others, in order to achieve this parity, this balance that you want and need. Whether you're going to be arguing over money with someone or expenditures, or whether it's going to be about, hey, you're spending so much time on this and no time with us, that kind of thing, where people are feeling, you're not doing your fair share of something. And with the other...
Queen of Swords.
Pardon me?
Queen of Swords reversed.
And so you've got to be careful with how you deal with the situation. Now, don't be too cold and too harsh in your treatment of others. Try to understand where they're coming from in this, and see if you can't find, common ground. See if you can't find a balance there as well.
Well, although I thought the idea of the Six of Pentacles was maybe about, a good financial period for you coming in, that seems to be true in my opinion, but I do feel that the Five of Wands reverse may be indicating some interactions that are too competitive or too angsty for you in certain regards, and this may pertain to your workplace or situations like that, but it could also be just about in general in friends too. Maybe there's somebody who's really crabby about things or really pushing an envelope in certain ways, and it feels like it leads into that Queen of Swords reverse, that either it's saying somebody is crabby enough to possibly make a decision you're not going to like, or maybe you feel you're being pushed into a decision where maybe you have to say, I need to kind of separate from this crabbiness for a while. Could be something like that too, where maybe you just need, and maybe it's because of jealousy. Maybe somebody's jealous of your financial, betterness.
you may have to, and that Five of Wands could indicate to me that you may have to walk away from something. Not necessarily the people involved, but something that's causing this kind of imbalance here. And here's the reason why I also was leaning at work-life balance, because there's the Tower, which has to do with work, employment or even schoolwork. And there's the spooky tree, which has to do with maybe family, friends, your tribe. And so I kind of feel here that there's some conflict here or some inequity going on in these two areas of your life that needs to be more balanced. And that's up and coming.
Pretty much, and then also to watch for people who seem to be more in your business than they should be, maybe.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
All right.
Good luck, Siama.
Good luck.
We're on Mr. Rivera, who I'm sure would like a spin of the wheel, wouldn't you?
They would.
And
They
Mr.
would.
O is spinning for you, so good luck. Mr. O, you deserve to win for somebody. Come on, go for it. Give it a big spin. Oh, you were so close.
So close. You were
The
the Empress.
Sorry, Mr. Rivera. All right. So are we
Single
doing
oracle.
an oracle?
Hey, can I use my Mother Mort's Carnival of Souls oracle deck?
Did you use that before for him? That's okay. You can use it.
I don't remember, but certainly you've used the same oracle for him more than
I'm
once.
sure I have. Well, when Mr. O interjects himself, I cannot stop him. He is trying to get more oracles, hopefully. Oh no, you just bought a tarot deck for yourself, didn't you?
And something for you.
Well, you said you might keep it. He said, oh, I bought you something too. And I said, oh, really? I said, oh. And then he says, but I might keep it. Did you shut off the mic for that?
No, I just switched cameras.
Well, at any rate.
I just switched cameras.
Okay.
You're a quick study today.
I saw the camera. I saw the camera switch. But I didn't see you do it. I thought you were shutting the mic over there instead. Just trying to shut me down.
Oh, Mr. Angel, you're the light bringer.
Ah.
The light bringer.
What bad thing could Mother Mort say about a light bringer?
The lamp is so beautiful and elaborate that you stare at it, completely transfixed, finding new delights and shifting shapes within its form the longer you look. Suddenly, inside the fire itself, it appears that there's a woman. She wears a glowing white gown and sits cross-legged, serene and at peace. Atop her head is a wreath of candles, all of them alight. As soon as her calming figure becomes clear, it disappears with a flicker of fire. The Lightbringer provides illumination for the carnival goers, guiding them along their journeys among the booths and tents. Much like fire itself, a Lightbringer is neutral to human endeavors. It can provide warmth and comfort, provide destruction, or provide cleansing, rebirth, and the opportunity to rebuild. Here's the interpretation. The Lightbringer represents illumination, energy, and epiphany. Like fire, this light can take many forms, shifting from positive to negative or somewhere in between. Are you in a situation where you feel doubt about your past choices? The Lightbringer card reveals that you are on the correct path and should continue trusting the course you've laid for yourself.
Oh, that's funny, Mr. Rivera. You know what? But that card, I don't know if you missed any of that beginning interpretation if you were interrupted, but it spoke about being neutral, in their they shine light and guide people. And they guide people in an objective, neutral fashion. Gee, could you tell me if there's a better card for what a librarian should do?
Wow, yeah,
You know?
totally.
And so you guide people. It seems as though you're going to be very busy, and I think you're successful in guiding people to the light that they need at this time. And so whether it's on your job or whether it's with what you do with your cards, your evening draws, your cards on social media, I think here that you will be guiding people very constructively, and it will be appreciated. And it's the Lenormand too, which is really interesting to me because there's the blood moon.
More illumination.
Yep, sharing light, and you. Well, it's more illumination, but the moon is more about success. So you are going to be very successful. You're very successful at what you do, and it's going to show. It's going to show.
Nice.
And you're going to feel very positive about the things you are doing and what you are providing to others, whether it's through, like I said, your blog, your cards of the day, or, your work. It just seems like there's a big successful vibe around you right now, and it is helping. It is helping others.
Right, you're bringing others to an idea of success because of the inspirations you provide for them too.
So nice.
Very nice.
Especially when things are going to be starting to heat up next month. So, good luck with that. And also, I really feel that light card is really important now that we're going into Mercury retrograde. So hopefully this is a good sign that, as far as what you provide for others, the light you provide for others will be clearly communicated, and there'll be no problems there. No retrograde shenanigans. So good luck with that.
Ask
the
Violet.
Well, the pregame, the pregame might already be underway, right? Is the retrograde happening November 6th, or is that when the pregame starts? I think the shadow starts around now or November 6th. And then it carries on through most of November, part of December, right? I think.
Early November, maybe.
You think it's going retrograde in? Okay, maybe that's it. I could be
another
confused.
week or so is when
Violet
it goes into
will know. I know Violet will know.
Right.
That's right. No spin for Kara. Miss Kara is up. All right.
Your deck?
It is my deck.
It doesn't start till Thanksgiving.
That's
Gee,
that's
Violet had me scared it was
thought.
coming in another week or so.
Yeah. With the election coming to, ugh. What does Odin want you to know when you visit your friend's grave? With the spirit box. Uh-oh.
Worry early.
Thank you, Violet.
And often.
No, all right, so then that means, around November 11th, the pregame, I'm going to call it the pregame, begins. We have pre and post game, as well as the actual event. Okay. Kara wants to know, well, it's the Five of Cups reversed. That's real interesting to me. The Seven of Wands is upright. Wow. Odin is there, man. Well, it's not really a spiritual card, but it's an emperor, somebody like high ranking.
Tree. Odin hung on a tree. And clouds.
Is there a tree right near that grave by chance? I wonder, or nearby. I wonder if there's a tree you shouldn't try to also use that spirit box by for some reason. I'm just feeling that. But the dark clouds are facing that tree, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's saying to stay away from that tree. But the Five of Cups reversed is interesting to me here because I feel as though there's an opportunity here. I don't know, there's an opportunity maybe for you to connect, if not with Odin, with your friend. You know, maybe you will be able to connect with some energy there. With the
Seven of Wands.
The Seven of Wands, I feel like Odin has your back. You know, I feel like you're going to be protected there. But hey, don't take anything for granted, Kara. You're in a cemetery. You're taking a spirit box. You don't know what you might be conjuring up there. You know, there's lots of spirits in the cemetery that may want to talk. So by all means, prepare yourself. Make sure, you know, you are ready.
We're not on your speed dial, and we don't know if we could help you anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I want a spirit box, so I do. Should be on my Christmas list.
So I agree pretty much with Banshee here. I feel like all these things sort of suggest that something is very possible here. I think it's more likely that it's about that departed friend. I mean, I think Odin's presence can be felt without necessarily a sense of a direct connection going on, that just they're sort of there in a protective stance overarching.
So I think Odin wants right now for you to make sure you're in control of the situation.
Oh,
you
totally.
know? And I think he will have your back on this, but you have to be prepared. You have to, you know, make sure you are ready. And I think there's going to be an opportunity to connect with something while you're there.
Yeah.
I think that's why that Five of Cups is reversed here. Now, the problem to me is with that clouds and the tree, and I'm curious to see what you think of that combination. Did you cover that yet?
Not really. I think the tree itself is a good sign. I think this is talking about your connectiveness to all of this, but the clouds could be saying make sure you really have that protection really there. So whatever that is for you, if it's a particular medallion or amulet, or if it's a particular actual, you know, spell work you might want to do, or something that you feel will be protective of you, because the veil is still thin in November. You know, besides Halloween having occurred, you know, Samhain, All Hallows, that kind of thing, there are other, you know, I think there's a Norse feast of the fallen warrior that's around the 13th. Elaine and Dan used to really like that one.
Okay.
So different people also feel a closeness to Hecate or the Norse spirits in November too. It's just that
Claudia,
time.
thanks for telling me.
Hi, Claudia.
It was just so back and forth for a
she's
while
happy.
there, and my cards were wrong. They were wrong, but I even said that in my prediction. I said that I
Appreciate you
didn't
telling
trust
us.
my cards. Wow. Oh, thanks, Claudia.
You take it easy now.
You know what? I think here what the clouds and the tree might be saying is that I think other things are going to try to come through, and things might get a little bit muddled for you. That's why it's important for you to try to remain control and see if you can't focus, you know, that spirit box on connecting with who you really want to connect with there. I am a little bit concerned about that something else is going to try to come through, and you are at a cemetery.
You are at a cemetery.
Yeah, that's highly possible.
Hey, I would say, you know, even bring salt, real good salt, and sprinkle it around yourself in a circle before you start.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Good luck.
Well, you have to let us know how that turns out, Kara. We're going to visit family graves soon, we hope. If the weather's permitting, the day after Halloween or the Saturday. Probably Friday,
Hecate
though.
night is very sacred to me.
Yeah.
For
All right,
a number
let's
of
move
years.
on.
All right. Something about a spin. Or not about a spin, about fast food or something else.
Cyndi Lauper. Oh, very cool. I like Cyndi. I've always liked Cyndi.
Oh, cool,
Lauper.
Claudia. Hope you had a good time.
Okay, will the next job most likely be fast food or something else? Okay.
When we had a coven, we used to do an occasional Hecate night. It was either on the 16th or pretty close to it, depending on the weekend. What?
Nothing.
I'm talking to Jackie.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
And we haven't done one in a number of years. We did do one maybe about 10 or 12 years ago at a storefront. We've done one as part of a major opening ritual for Merry Meet with Covenant of the Goddess. Oh, yeah. Something always happens. Be safe, Kara.
Well, you know, Kara, maybe bring a symbol of Odin with you. Something you have, a talisman, or if you have a small statue or something like that. Maybe you'll want to take it with you just to have his presence.
Some of them were pretty darn good. Alrighty. Ari's question, will my next job likely be in fast food or something else? And the first card is the reversed Nine of Wands. The next one is the upright Nine of Swords. Is this really a Nine of Wands? It is. It is. I just don't see 9 wands in the picture, but the final card is...
That's right. It was supposed to be this way.
The Ace of Wands reversed.
Got it. Okay. So the first one is fast food?
Oh, you didn't tell me we were doing 2 and 2, or I didn't hear you.
Oh! Don't worry. I thought the way you were laying out the cards you were at
3
first,
cards.
and so no, this is fine. I have what I have. Okay, what do you got?
Okay, once again, it's the Nine of Wands reversed, the Nine of Swords upright, and the Ace of Wands reversed.
Well, since we didn't do 2 and 2 on this one, which maybe I would have thought of, but I was busy, I'm sorry. And you could have said something, but the Nine of Wands upright indicates to me that, or it's reversed, I'm sorry. I wish I could see better. I wish I could.
Just ask me what they are. The Nine of Wands reversed, the Nine of Swords upright.
Well, you almost feel like something is holding you back. Are you feeling like you're taking certain jobs because they're more in your comfort zone? You're not prepared to step outside your comfort zone right now. And I think it's because of the Nine of the Swords there. The Nine of Swords is indicating maybe there's some fears or anxieties, and you want to go with something that you might feel is a sure thing. And that, I think, is those 2 cards combined together. I'm going to stop there.
I mostly could agree with that. I think that the Nine of Wands sort of suggests that maybe a part of you is not really sure either what you really want, but you do feel one of those really causes or could potentially cause you more worries. That's the Nine of Swords. But I sort of feel like maybe you wish you had more choices. Well, who wouldn't, So that takes me to the Ace of Wands reversed. And the idea that maybe neither of those 2 will work out for you, and that you may have to try something different, or that these choices won't work out necessarily very successful for you.
I just feel like you might be fearing that it's, that the choices you have might not pan out for you, that you fear that they might not pan out for you. But is that real? Let's take a look at the Lenormand here.
So that's the fish, the poison jars.
I think the Lenormand is going to tell you what you want to do.
And that's the headless horseman, which is the rider.
Because we didn't do an either or here, so I might want to revisit this some other time. But what I would say is that what the Lenormand is telling you is you should go for where you feel you will make the most money right now. You know what? Put your fears aside, it's saying. If you feel fast food is paying better wages right now, then go with that. If you feel you could do better somewhere else, go with that. I think what this is saying is decide in your mind right now where you will be better off, what would work for you better financially. And that's where you should go.
Right, and because of what you're saying there too, you kind of really let loose there. But I think this is saying really, if the finance is worth it, you will tolerate it unless it's extremely intolerable. Hey, that's anybody really. I couldn't blame you for that.
You could say that.
And I do feel though that this is saying really, within that idea of toleration, go to where the money's the best, because money will make you tolerate more than less money will.
I didn't see that last part where, last 3 that you posted there where you talked about finances when I said that. But it's very clear the fish or that jar of eyeballs is about money and finance. And the writer is saying you need to move towards that. You need to move towards the one you feel you're going to make the most money at. So
it's more likely that'll be fast food these days.
I think it might be, but I don't know. With tips and that, if you know of a place where people are tipping well, if you want to go into another restaurant kind of deal again and you get the inside scoop on something, you may want to consider that. But, I think money should be the deciding factor here. And maybe it's because the cards are recognizing what you said there, that right now you need some financial stability. So go with that. And good luck with that.
Good luck, Harry. Christabel, should I continue my education with a degree in business, admin, or a cert in social work? And they want to spin, and they are in the U.S.
Okay.
Is that you or me?
And who is it again? Oh, it's Christabel. Okay. It's you.
All right.
Come on, Mr. O.
We need to get one. We haven't had any today. And
it's the Hermit.
We still did. All right.
Wow, we were everything we touched last week was like gold. So we will definitely
we'll have to retool this for Thursday.
Bump it up a notch for both Halloween and the Sunday following. Yeah. Right. All right.
So let's do that reading then.
Is it my deck?
Your cards?
Yes, we'll use. Oh, where's the Ghost in Spirit? There we go. We've used that one yet. Well, that's a 2 and 2. See?
Okay. Well, at least if I heard you this time, so I'm sorry I didn't hear it last time.
Well, I thought you could make that choice. You sometimes recommend it to me, so I'm surprised you didn't catch that either. We both fell asleep on that job. Sorry about that, Ari, but I think the cards had some sound advice for you there. Go with the money this time.
Take the money and run.
Yeah.
That's an old song. Take the money. Yeah,
I know. Get your mask on and be the masked singer.
I don't know those lyrics. It was a great song back then. I'm not even sure who did it. Grateful Dead? I can't remember.
All right. Doesn't sound like...
So yeah, 2 and 2.
No, wait a minute. Wasn't that Take the Money and Run? God, I can't think of his name. But it's the guy I like. And you like him too, Steve Miller. Is it Steve Miller? Take the Money and Run.
Well, I think that's not the name of the song, though. I'm thinking of a song that's actually called Take the Money and Run. But you're right. That's a refrain in that song.
Okay. That's the one I was thinking of.
You're pushing too hard, Violet.
Okay, so the first part will be continuing education with the degree in business admin, or getting a cert in social work. That would be pile 2. Okay.
Go on, take the money and run. Hoo dog!
Eddie money. Oh, dang it. Okay.
It's still not the one I'm thinking of. There's another one.
My brain cells. I just like songs.
I actually believe it's
Never
Graham
remember who
Nash
sings what.
of Nash Young and Stills Nash and Young on a solo album. Graham Nash.
Okay.
I'm going to have to search it.
So let's move on here. Okay, the first pile, we're going to start with that, Christabel, and that is about your education degree in business admin. Oh, it figures I would get this card. It's the extra card, but we'll get to that. Put it up there. We'll get to that. It's ghosts and spirits, obviously, on their card, and they have a message for you, but we'll get to that in a minute. All right. It's the Queen of Cups reversed here.
Thank you, Victoria. I am vindicated.
It's the Queen of Cups reversed here.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Now, that Ghost and Spirits card says there's a special message here. And so I am to draw another card to put on top of that one. And this is just my way of handling this card, how I choose to handle it. And it's the Page of Wands upright. So, this is very interesting.
Do I pull the Lenormand now?
Yes.
All right. First one was once again our friend the Moon. And second one was once again our friend the Whip and Broom.
What's really interesting about this, Christabel, is that I feel here their special message to you, with it being the Page of Wands upright, is this could bring you a really positive start in life moving forward with your business degree, with the business degree, because that was the first thing. And so I feel that way, but the Queen of Cups reversed is what I'm wondering about here. I almost feel as though you might feel happier doing something else, maybe doing this other thing which you suggested here. But it looks as though there could be some fast luck or fast success for you if you pursue the degree. In other words, you might get a really good job right away with it. Something may come through for you really fast if you pursue this. So, it looks really positive to pursue this, except for the fact, is it really making you happy, and is it really what you want?
What's the extra card?
As I said, those are the spirit realm, and they want me to pull a special message from
So
it.
that's all that meant.
And that was the Page of Wands.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, I can't disagree with anything Banshee
Take
said
care,
here.
Mr. Rivera. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Have a good one, Angel. So, I can't disagree with that, and it actually does feel like it's about really quickly moving towards this. Like this is saying the stars are right for you to do this, there will be success. But yet still there is that Queen of Cups there. And if it's not about actually unhappiness, it just might be about mixed emotions about it. Like, feeling like, oh, do I really want to be in school again, even though I know it's going to be better for me?
Yeah, maybe that's true.
It just could be mixed emotions, and you'll have to tell me, Christabel, are you more of a dedicated student or not? I know I wasn't very good with my sense of dedication.
Well,
let's
take a look at the social work part of this. You got the Six of Cups upright.
I see what you're saying there.
And you got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. And what do you have to add to that? I have some real thoughts here, but go on.
Anchor and rats.
Wow, there's a lot of ways I could take this one, Christabel.
There's probably more than one.
I don't know if you're looking at this at going the social work route because either there was somebody in your family who's done it or somebody that you know, or there's some tie into the past here that's pulling you in this direction that you feel like this could really make you happy or maybe even make somebody else happy. And what's the other one reversed?
The Eight of Pentacles.
Yes, the Eight of Pentacles reversed indicates to me that you might struggle with the work itself. I'm not saying the school work, I'm talking about doing the job. And when I look at that Eight of Pentacles with the mice or the rats, I will have to say, you've got to have the mindset for social work. People are bringing all sorts of things at your door, and some of them are pretty difficult to deal with. This may not be a problem with you. This may wear on you over time and cause you undue stress. Not to mention the fact that I really feel here with the Anchor, you may feel like it's stalling you from achieving success. Did I get something wrong with the second card there? Was the second card Pentacle?
This one?
Yeah.
Eight of Pentacles?
Oh, it's the Eight of Pentacles. Okay.
Yes, I told you this.
You may feel stuck in some way. Like, for example, you might feel that you're not feeling good about what you do anymore because of the stress, or maybe you've hit a financial plateau. There's no way to go beyond a certain level with what you're pursuing.
People always tell me that in social work, if you really want to make money, you have to have a master's or better. That the lower bachelor degrees, they end up working with situations where they are not able to rise to opportunities. I personally know one or two people who decided that was true, and they were much more successful having achieved their masters. I sort of get that maybe from that Eight of Pentacles reverse, the idea that maybe you would realize you'll need to do even more in order to make it more financially successful, if that's what you really want. Because the other part of this is like, well, either of those are helping people. What can you tolerate better? But I do hear that some people in the rank and file of social work burn out fast depending on the caseloads and things. The other thing I would say about the Anchor and the rats would be saying that if you have that realization that you would need to have advanced studies to get somewhere, then you need to hold to that, even though there are going to be some minor frustrations with working towards that higher degree.
And as I look back at that Six of Cups there, I would just say maybe there's a part of you that wants to try to bring joy and harmony into people's life again, that are maybe struggling. Maybe they've had difficult pasts and stuff, and you want them to have a better life. But it's going to take a toll. It may take a toll on you. And of course, you've even acknowledged it yourself. There could be fast money going the business route, but your heart might be here. And that's sort of what I said here, that you really feel like your heart is here. So if there isn't a way if there's a way you can find a way to do both, in other words, to create your own business, out of social work, maybe be an entrepreneur as opposed to maybe getting a salary from the state or, an institution to work there. Maybe you could do better for yourself as a freelancer. We know people who do that, and some do better than others. But I think a real given with all of them has been the stress, and the toll it sometimes takes. So I guess I see why you're confused.
Well, to some degree, your instincts about business degree are correct, though. That really is kind of more of an assurance. Mm-hmm. It's a real way into a lot of places.
So you do have a business plan. That's good.
Good for you.
But I have to say, it's up to you to decide. Just realize that what you're in for with the social work is going to be more of a challenge, perhaps, than, the business job. But your heart is really in that. So, and not in the business part of it. So, I hope that helps at least, give you some perspective here. Good luck with that. Oh, we're in overtime. How many more readings we got?
Oh, dear, we are. Well, we don't have too many more.
Okay.
Ladybug.
No, we don't. Okay, well, 4. That's got to take some time. Okay. All right, so Ladybug Love just posted one question. Okay.
So it is the one about your vehicle.
Yeah. Okay.
Justice for your stolen vehicle.
Is that a yes, no?
It could be. Let's just go ahead and do that.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to use my Tarot of the Northern Shadows.
I think we want to get down
I know,
to it.
Christabel. I know so many people from decades ago that are still working on their student loans. It's really sad.
Yeah.
I hope it's better for you.
Well, good luck.
So we will do this as a yes or no and see what that tells us.
All right. You're very welcome, Christabel.
You're welcome. It's leaning towards yes because you have 2 aces. So that means it's more likely going to be yes. Your fungible card, the card in the middle, is the 6 of Cups reversed. The 6 of Cups reversed could indicate that maybe there's something about the past that will figure here. And of course, the vehicle did happen in the past. It sort of maybe sets a slightly contrary note, like maybe, there might be something that is incomplete about the sense of justice, like maybe you still have to pay something towards getting the car fixed or replaced. The spooky tree, which is the tree, and the little goblin, that's the child.
Well, I don't know if this was a young person that stole your car. That comes to mind a little bit here. But with the tree, I'm not sure what that means. I think that there is going to be some justice served. I think here that if it was a young person in particular who stole your car, for example, that they're going to learn a valuable lesson from this experience if they're caught. If they're not caught, I don't know what this means. I think that it's possible that this might mean you might get a small amount of justice out of the situation. It's going to be possible that,
He wasn't young.
Oh, he wasn't young. Wow. So,
and something else,
so
too.
I'm thinking a small amount of justice here. I want the person arrested. I'm tired of getting people getting over on me. Well, I will say this. With that 6 of Cups reversed here, I'm really thinking, at some point here, this was like a negative part of your past now, even if it is the recent past. It's a negative part of your past now that you're going to have to let go of. You are going to have to let go of, and I feel here that there might be a small amount of justice received. It may not be totally satisfactory, but I think you're going to have to just accept it is what it's coming down to me. So yes, there will be some justice. It may not be exactly what you had hoped for, though.
I don't think they'll be arrested, but I think there may be some sort of restitution or something similar.
Well, they may have to pay a fine. They may be on
Restitution.
probation. There may be something that's going to be a good slap for them, but it
And
may
I'm
not
sorry
be
about
everything
that.
you had wanted. But instead of letting this poison you, try to move on from it. Is what the Six of Cups is saying here. Don't let this past really haunt your future now. Once it's done, let it go. And that's what I have to say about that. Good luck. It's unfortunate, the wheels of justice. We never know how fair they're going to be.
All right, so Nicole is up. What's coming towards me? And Nicole wants to spin.
All right, that's me.
You won.
You won.
Nicole, you won.
Nicole is a winner. Nicole.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Let me write you down
Well,
here.
we're not sure that we see that. We just don't see that we think it's leaning towards justice because that's what the initial question was.
Yes.
But what we say is justice may not be what you later said you needed. So I can't say that that's really.
I didn't say nothing is going to happen to them. I said a small amount of justice would be done. So it's not nothing. It may not be what you had hoped for, though. So in other words,
Sorry.
Will they go to jail for a long period of time? Maybe not. Will they get fined? Maybe. Maybe they will go to jail, but what if it's just a small sentence and you wanted more? I think that's what I'm saying here. It's not that there's going to be no justice, but it may not be what you desired.
And Nicole, we're going to ask that you write to us at our Gmail and we'll go over the choices with you.
So do you want a deck, Nicole? Is that it?
Yeah, but we had everybody else write to us, so we can just take care
I
of that there.
understand that. I just wanted to know, because if it's a reading, I could just write it down now. And I really don't like that system, but whatever. I see why we had to do it. I understand. All right. You're welcome, Ladybug. Whoops. Trying to quickly. Oh, gee. Sorry. It's taking me a minute. So write to us at TFT Tarot for Today at gmail.com and we'll get your answer and we'll tell you what decks are available. So email us and we'll be in touch and let you know if you want a deck or if you want a reading.
Right, when you write, if you want a deck, just tell us the address we should be shipping it to.
Okay.
And Mr. O had to take off some clothing because he was too warm. Sorry. All right.
All right, so we're still on Nicole. What is the question again? What is coming towards me? Okay. My reading for that?
Uh-huh.
All right. Let me choose.
Try.
Strip Tarot, Mr. O. Well, you didn't do it on screen.
What?
She said you're doing strip tarot because you took off clothes. Wow, that stare.
Yes, I'm the King of Wands.
Oh.
You're just listening. Sure you are. We had somebody that used to come here and they always talked about wands.
Yes, they did. And Gina got in on that too. That was fun. That's a long time ago, Mr. O.
I know.
He has been, who knows what happened to him. I miss him.
Whatever
He was fun.
happened.
All right. All right, we have the Page of Cups reversed.
What is
So,
coming towards you?
well, it could be some disappointing news of some sort. I hate to say it, Nicole. Some disappointment, something that made you feel a little blue or unhappy.
It's possible you felt you were connecting to somebody and maybe that's not what it was, or it's possible you felt an intuition about something and it didn't turn out to be true, or that this is going to be happening.
It could be a date canceled, an event canceled, or something like maybe a letter that you didn't get a job, etc. Things like that. Something that just causes you to feel a bit blue. Why is this important? I think this is important because, you feel it's coming at a time when you were just getting the upper hand on things again, And so it's kind of rattling your cage a little bit. It's upsetting you. And you don't want anything to pull you from that higher ground you're finding yourself at right now.
Well, it is possible, too, that whatever this emotional situation might be, maybe it's making you be more in a protective, defensive stance than you want to be. Like maybe you don't really want to necessarily engage, but you sort of feel like you have no choice in a way. Where will this lead?
It's here for a good time. I was just reading that.
I know you
So
were.
where will this lead? Oh. Okay. Well, don't let it set you back.
It's
Let me
the
just
Tower
put it to you
reversed.
that way. It could be leading to a setback of some sort, where some of the lessons you've been taking in are easily forgotten. And so, if you repeat cycles that haven't been constructive for you in the past, that's not going to change now. So try not to let this rattle you to the point that you make poor decisions and choices.
Okay, the Lenormand really has something very interesting here because we have the moon, and of course that's talking about your success, your ambitions and your success. And there's the anchor. And I think this is saying really anchor yourself or align yourself with those things that really are more likely to take you towards success or ambition accomplishment.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like, so there are disappointments we all face, and sometimes some of them are harder to deal with than others. Don't let this make you suddenly build and base your decisions in your life on unfirm ground. You have to roll with the punches, roll with the good, roll with the bad, not allow them to take you off your high ground, and because otherwise disaster awaits. And so this is saying here, anchor yourself in the success you have been having. And I almost feel like this is a positive in that it's saying maybe you are anchored enough now in, where you find yourself that you're not going to let this happen. I'm really hoping. But, there is a potential here. So just be on your guard. Don't let anything disappointing rattle you. It's only one, it's something that you should be able to just move on past.
Nicole, don't forget to write us at our Gmail. So I think what it's basically saying is there's an emotional situation coming to you that maybe disappoints. Don't let that put you into a mode of having to do something you don't really want to, because in that way lies disaster. Anchor yourself to successful practices or things you know that will achieve for you.
So good luck with that.
Good luck.
Whew. All right.
Alrighty. So Victoria.
General advice.
General
Talent
advice.
management, and I started a secret group. Well, it's not a secret anymore. I'm just kidding. A secret group. Sharing my knowledge with friends. Am I finally on the right path?
Spin me, baby. You spin me.
All right. That's you.
Is it?
Well, yeah.
Cross your fingers.
Or maybe it was me, but it's you. You can go ahead.
Did I spin the last one?
I think you actually did.
Yeah, I gave Nicole her win.
All right, then
so
I'll
it's your
do
turn.
it.
You know she'll do it for you.
I haven't been lucky
Setting
today,
you up
so...
for disappointment.
It's the moon. You've
The
been
moon.
mooned. You've been mooned by the stripper, Mr. O.
To the moon, Alice. You're welcome, Nicole.
Okay, it's your deck.
Alrighty. Indeed. Well then. Well then.
Let's see if you are finally on the right path. How do you want to do that? That's really the question.
I don't know.
You have a choice of a yes, no, or 3 cards. So what is it?
We'll do the 3 cards, and if it doesn't tell us,
Okay.
we'll go for the yes or no.
Boy, trying to pin this man down sometimes.
I'm using the English Magic Tarot.
Oh.
Ace of Wands. Whoa. Of course you are. Look at that. Ace of Wands upright. Ace of Swords reversed.
The Ace of Swords or Ace?
Yes, 2 aces.
Wow, it's almost like you did a yes, no without trying.
The 5 of Wands reversed.
Well, I don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing under these circumstances. We'll talk, at any rate. Here.
There's your Dark Heart. And your Clock Tower. I'm going to clock that tower.
You know, I think I'm going to go on a limb and say, yes, you are on the right path. I don't think we need a yes or no here. That 5 of Wands reverse could be an interesting thing. Is it talking about... We'll talk about that in a minute. I want to tackle the aces because this was not a yes-no reading. This was a regular
Yes, it
3-card
is.
reading.
Well, not that tower.
So the Ace of Wands is saying this could be a really productive start for you. A fresh start, productive start. I feel here... You may sometimes feel like you have doubts, you know. You may even right now have some doubts that this is totally the right path for you right now. But I feel here that you almost feel like you finally are away from situations that have been very antagonistic towards you or not conducive to your growth. People that just you couldn't click with, you know, and now maybe you're finding that. Because when I look at the Lenormand, I see you now working towards what you're really passionate about and that you're going to love this.
I was going to address that reversed Ace of Swords there because I don't think you said anything specific about it.
Oh, I did.
Okay, well, I guess it didn't register.
Yeah, it didn't.
The Ace of Wands is like this idea of this opportunity that's really great that is there. But the Ace of Swords says maybe there's delays to it, or maybe it has a slow startup, and so it is calling on you to retain that idea that you want to keep going there. But there's going to be struggles because things will keep trying to challenge you to say, maybe you're not on the right path. The Five of Wands reversed. It's too competitive. But I think this is all part of a sense of struggle or challenge for you to make you realize that if it is your true desire, then you do work for it.
Well, what I did say about the Ace of the Ace of Swords reversed is your mind kind of telling you this, the opposite, that this is going to prove to be an empty victory. You're doubting yourself, is how I felt about that. But the Ace of Wands here is saying this is a great opportunity. And I feel here you're leaving behind the conflicts of the past, You're eliminating struggles and strifes that came with the other things that you were doing. And the clock and the thing here says you're working towards something that you're going to really love and that you feel passionate about. So, he may be right. There might be some struggles involved. Maybe it is going to suffer some, maybe there's an empty victory here, or a sense that, it's not happening as fast as I would like. But I really feel it's something else. I really feel here it's your mind. This is what's going on up here. You're having your doubts, but this is off to a good start, and you should keep trying to pursue this, I think. Do you feel we need the yes, no? Because if you do...
No, I don't. I think it's coming. I think it's just not coming super soon.
Okay.
But I think you should stay there.
Okay. And no, it's not like the Tarot Tower. This tower is about work, business, education. It can be about isolation and loneliness, but in this sense, it's about working towards something you're passionate about with that heart there. So, yeah.
A little bit, Kara. That's an interesting thought there. All right, Naya.
Yeah, I could see that, actually.
What is the job of my future spouse?
Job of future spouse. Okay. My deck. All right. I don't think I've used this one yet, have I? Maybe I did. I'll use it anyway. Three of Wands is reversed. Nine of Swords is reversed. And the King of Wands is reversed.
Dreadful. Or not. Well, maybe they're a sailor, because here's the anchor. And the bear. Whoa.
Well, that's interesting.
Is it?
Yeah.
Future profession.
I feel their job might... Well, I'm going to throw out a couple things here, Naya, and I think one idea is standing out to me, and I really feel they're going to be changing their job or career a bit in their life. It's almost as if they're not totally settling for one thing. Because we have, number one, with that first card, I think that was the Three of Wands reversed. Am I right?
That was the Three of Wands?
Yeah, Three of Wands reversed. And so I sense here that some things just may not pan out for them, and it may cause them to switch careers. So what does that mean? I don't know. With the Nine of Wands reversed here, I feel here that over time, they're going to develop more confidence in themselves, and they're going to find their place. And with the
King of Wands reversed.
the King of Wands reversed, see, I'm almost tying those two cards together here. They just they seem to lack the confidence in themselves, or felt they weren't skilled enough in the career that they had chosen for themselves initially. And so, they're recognizing the reality of the situation and they're moving on. And so with the Lenormand, I almost feel like this may be pointing to a career for me. So is that the ship or the anchor? It's the anchor, right?
It's the anchor.
So that is not a ship. I was thinking ship in movement, but now I see it's the anchor. And so what I want to say is I feel they're going to anchor themselves into something that will generate them more financial money. And to me, it seems like it's going to be a business of some sort. Either they're going to go into business for themselves, or they're going to go with a business financial career of some sort. Maybe financial advisor comes to mind, or something to do with managing money.
I'm glad I get a chance too. So I do think
I'm
that
done.
the King of Wands does sort of align with the idea of business, but I'm wondering if the King of Wands reverse says there's a restless nature going on here. And with that Three of Wands reversed, I think they keep trying to move on. They're restless and they keep moving to new opportunities. Sometimes these may work out. I'm not seeing anything really clear other than it is about business of some sort, but I feel that their restless nature makes them want to keep moving to something they think causes them less stress or worry. And so I think that's why they may move around jobs a bit in the beginning, because they're trying to find something that keeps them out of anxiety, that maybe they take a job, but then they feel there's anxiety there, so then they move to another job. Restless spirit to some degree. But I do agree that this could probably end up putting them in business, and that's where they should probably try to focus. All right.
That's what we have for you. I think, it wasn't very clear in the beginning, but I think it's because they're probably going to shift their jobs over time. I don't know
what it looks
what
like.
the first career choice is for them that's not working out, though. I'm not getting a clear picture on that, Naya, but that's where I think they're going to end up. So good luck with that. Well, guess who gets to spin for you? It's Mr. O, the lucky one.
No, she's getting two, so we each get to spin for
Oh,
her.
that's right. We are giving her
Remember?
two. And if she wins, is she going to have to wait for everybody else to make their picks first? I have a thought on that.
Okay, so we know what Mary the Aries wants.
What is it?
Today's journey.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, we'll get back to you on that, Nicole. Oh, are you going?
Did Nicole have a choice? Does she want a reading?
It's something that's more complicated.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't answer my question, but you may have to. You go first, by the way.
Because you said so?
Yep, because I just spinned.
Oh, so did you win?
No, I spin for the other person. It's a Chariot.
Or it's strength.
Yeah, it's
Either way,
really
it's not.
close. It's not a winner to Violet, but it's my turn.
Cross your fingers, sweetie.
Oh, it's the Tower. I'm sorry. We have failed you. We have failed you again. And I should not laugh. I'm sorry, Violet Lotus. If there's a connection between trees and you, is that what, or trees and if there's a connection between you and trees, okay, that you should explore. Do I have it right? Violet. There. Between feeling drawn to nature decks. Oh, okay. And such. Got it. Okay. What's my deck again? Oh.
I don't know.
I thought I used the Edgar Allan Poe, but I could be wrong.
Well, I can use a deck. Don't shout.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I know I'm right now.
No, I'm talking to Violet.
Okay. And what the tree said. And what the tree said. So, it's been a long time since I met someone like me. Need to heal the earth.
Well, fine.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I'm teasing.
Sorry, Violet. It's just been a day. I'm sorry. Ah. And it's cold in here.
The Ancestral Path Tarot, which is a very earthy tarot.
I'm feeling cold right now.
Cold?
Yes. And it's actually a degree above where we have it set.
So you're lying then.
No, I'm not lying. I can feel cold even though. It's how I feel.
Your feelings cannot be trusted.
It's how I feel.
They cannot be trusted.
Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. I like that song. What?
The world. So yes, heal
Oh
the
my
world.
God. The world, nature, right?
The Princess of Cups. That's the Page of Cups. That's about healing and awakening into, mysticism. The Nine of Cups. Your wish or your deepest desire.
Here.
What more can I say there? Oh, it's those deadly flowers.
The lilies, along with what, Mr. O?
Bouquet?
Yeah, it's 2 flowers. How cool is that? So the bouquet is the candy in this deck. You just have an amazing reading here, Violet. So if there's ever doubt or question about this connection with nature and even what the tree said about healing, okay, I spoke to you and told you it's a long time since I met someone like me. You need to heal the earth. You need to heal the earth, but also you get healing from the earth. And not only that, I think, even some of your intuition, etc., is fueled by your connection with earth energies.
The Page of Cups.
Which is funny, eh? Because that's kind of out there, but I almost feel that. And with it was the Nine of Cups and what?
The Page of Cups.
Oh, and the Nine of Cups at the end. I'm talking about the world here. So the world, I was looking at it as nature, but it's obviously saying there's success here for you. There's a real clear connection. And also, that it almost completes you in some way. Mm-hmm. And the Nine of Cups says it really fills you. It fulfills you. It makes you feel whole and complete and satisfied. I'll stop there before I go to the
I
Lenormand.
can't really say too much else. Everything is all right there for you. The Nine of Cups is achieving what you really want or desire most, or what you say you do, and it is all of that. The World and the Page or Princess of Cups is really about appreciation for the world, and it is sort of turning a corner on something. It's
Right.
not going to be gone,
No.
but it's going to sort of hang there as what you did. It's like your accomplishment. It now hangs there behind you.
I kind of feel like it's an end and a beginning for you, you know?
Sure.
And that is sort of the world. You step through a portal. And I feel here that it's, you know, maybe it could be your means to an end as well. And also with the flowers, both these flowers basically say to me that what the earth and working with elemental and earth energies provide for you is gifts over time. You know, it's the gift that keeps on giving, right? It'll bring you joy. It'll fill your heart with joy. You will feel fulfilled and happy.
Thank you for stealing that one from me, too. The gifts that will keep growing you, keep evolving you.
There you go. Is that so bad? It's going to be my face today. Okay. Evil eye. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Hey, well, that's our crazy show for today, I guess. We got through everybody. We gave away something to Nicole, and it's all looking good. So I want to thank, we'll be on track, except we wish we could have given something to Violet. Stay tuned, Violet. Next time, we'll probably add an extra spoke on the wheel there. So
I need to motor to the gym.
take care, Victoria. I don't think I'm going to go today. I just don't feel it. I'm going to go tomorrow probably. But hope you have a great time at the gym. And hey, everybody, thanks for stopping in today. It's been a fun show. And I think we had some pretty decent readings today. There were some that were a little bit in between. And that's the cards sometimes. They just don't always give you what you want to hear. We always strive for that.
You're
but
welcome, Jackie.
there's no money back guarantee on that. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.
We'll see you again.
We hope to see you. And thanks for the donation again, Jackie. Yeah.
Thank you.
We will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.